Hello, Yavuz, can you hear me? Sesim geliyor mu?
Hocam,
Alo,
efendim?
ses geliyor mu?
Hala
Alo,
biraz geliyor ha. Ama kesiliyor ara sıra.
öyle mi?
Hocam,
Hı hı. Şimdi nasıl?
aa, geliyor hocam. Sesiniz geliyor.
Tamam, bir saniye ben geliyorum. Evet, Yavuz. Ya Amerika'da böyle olacağını ben tahmin etmiyordum ya. Şimdi kaç yüz tane, kaç bin tane insanda elektrik yok. 4-5 gündür halen yok. Halen devam ediyor diyorlar. Yani bu kadar mı sistem kötü ya? İnternette iyi
Nasıl
çalışmıyor.
ya?
Telefonu açamıyorsun. 5G ile çok iyi çalışmıyor şu an. Bazı yere çalışıyor da.
Hı hı.
Hiç internet iyi değil, enteresan. Yavuz ses geliyorsa devam edelim. Şimdi bu here talk about questions
Tamamdır
three.
hocam.
Okay. So as see, it's like we are
You're
learning
not.
kind of different language. You should know the vocabulary definitions and how well can you use those definitions or vocabulary, right, to solve the problems like Mr. Speak. So since actually our standard form is ax plus by equals c, first we should move this 24 to the right hand side, right? The first step, 9x plus 6y is equal to 24. Now, what do you think? Can I simplify this equation more?
Yeah,
Yeah. Why?
because they're all divisible by 3.
Very good. If you divide all numbers by 3, actually both sides, so we'll have here 3x plus 2y, that's equal to 8. A is 3, right? Actually, A is 3, which is greater than or equal to 1. B is also integer, and also C is also integer. That's why this one is the standard form of this equation. Okay? So now, Yavuz, can you do these three questions one by one? Okay, first do 4 and tell me your answer.
Okay.
Şimdi bir iki tane soru yaptıktan sonra Yavuz, you will have kind of insight or intuition. Why we need this? Because with standard form means that when we talk about linear equations in two variables, everybody should understand the same thing. Otherwise, it may cause some confusion.
Okay.
First
For
question
5,
4.
isn't it already?
Huh?
Question 4, I got x plus y equals 1 because they're
Very
all
good.
divisible by 7.
Very good. X plus y is equal to 1.
For number 5, aren't they already in standard form?
No, because ABC must be integers, right?
Oh, right. Yeah.
This 3 over 4, 1 over 3, they are not integers. So what do we do here? We should multiply both sides by
1.
12.
Oh. Oh, because it's the common
Because
multiple.
least common multiple, right? Least common
Yeah.
multiple of 4 and 3 is equal to 12. So if you multiply both sides by 12, what is 12 times 3 over 4?
12 times 3 over 4. 12 times 3 over 4 is 36 over 4.
So which is 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 times 1 over 3,
4.
4. That is 4y. And also multiplies by 12, that is 12.
Oh, I see.
Ax plus by equals c. A is 9, b is negative 4, and c is 12. And the highest common or greatest common divisor is 1. How about question 6?
Question 6. Okay. 6x minus y equals -2. Um, do I divide it? What do I do? Because there's not two of them now.
In question
There's
6.
only one. Yeah, there's only one non-integer. So what am I supposed to do?
So here we have 1 over 6, right? So how do we change this into integer?
You multiply it?
Multiply by 6, right? Here we
Yeah.
have 6 times 1 over 6x. On the right hand side, 6 times y minus 2. And now here we have x. On the right hand side, we have 6y minus 12, right?
Yeah.
So now we need to write in standard form, move y to the left hand side. So this x minus 6y is equal to negative 12.
Do we have to multiply by 6?
I mean, if you don't, how do you change this 1 over 6 into integer?
What
Because
if
what
you
is the
just multiply?
definition? Definition is
Oh,
a, b, c must be integers, right?
yeah, yeah. Okay, I see.
When you talk about standard form, okay? All right. Yavuz, let's continue. Let's add one more thing now. Now, what is a linear equation? Right? Linear equation is, or linear function, the function where its graph is, what is it? A straight line. Or actually, we don't define like this. The standard form of a linear equation is ax plus by equals c. And now we're going to see it has 4 or 5 different forms, okay? The first form is standard form. Now the second form is slope-intercept form. Did you ever learn about slope-intercept form? You know what is slope?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I do.
What is it?
I think it's m equals x plus b.
Slope-intercept form means that the equation has slope and the intercept. That is y is equal to m times x plus b,
B. Yeah.
right? Or also I can write f of x, or f of x is equal to mx plus b. So where m is the slope, right? And how about b? B is the y-intercept. And that's why it's called intercept. Okay. Yavuz, şimdi bilmiyorum ne kadar biliyorsun da bunlar çok önemli şeyler. Slope ve y-intercept, özellikle bir slope. Slope demek ne demek aslında? Yani bir slope'u burada zaten vermiş. Slope is the constant rate of change between the points. Think, rise, and run. So there are types of slope. Sketch them below. Okay. So actually, what is it? We have 4 types of slope. Yani şimdi daha detaylı öğreneceğiz de şimdi biz burada linear function bahsediyoruz. Y is equal to mx plus b, right? And suppose that that is our coordinate plane. Okay. So this one is y and this one is x. Right. Now, if I ask you, can you draw a line? How many different lines you can draw here? It says 4. Do you know what can you tell me about those 4 different lines? They have different slopes.
On different slopes. What do you mean?
Now, if I ask you, can you draw a straight line? How many different straight lines can you draw?
Infinitely, maybe?
One is, for example, you can draw horizontal one, right? And
Yeah.
another one, you can draw a vertical line, right? Or you can draw another line where always it is increasing, going up, right? Or another one where it is
Or like
falling
what?
down.
Like types of lines. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So actually, we are talking about the types of slope here, because slope means that.
Okay.
Uh, okay, later we'll talk about this. Let me not go now. I always we are talking about only mathematical part. Okay, so we will talk about its application, how important it is, how do we use this more. But now let's just get some basic ideas. Slope is the constant rate of change between the points. Okay, there are 4 types of slope. sketch them below. So what kind of slope it is? Number one is m is greater than, or let's say it is greater than 0. M is less than 0. M is equal to 0. And M is actually undefined. Okay. Usually we have these are special ones. Either it is positive or negative or is equal to 0 and undefined. Okay. So what does it mean? Actually, this thing's graph, if M is positive, that means that rate of change is positive, right? So what does it mean? It means that, for example, şu fonksiyonu var ya Yavuz. Şimdi sana bir tane örnek vereyim. Nasıl kullanıyoruz hayatta? Diyelim mesela y is equal to, let's say it is 5x plus 7. Okay. Şimdi sen taksiye biniyorsun, tamam mı? Taksiye diyorsun, ne kadar tutuyor mesela? Taksi diyor ki, okey, sen ilk başta ben senden 7 dolar alıyorum. Ondan sonra da her bir mil için 5 dolar alıyorum. Şimdi dese sen matematikçisin, tamam, hemen şey yapıyorsun, model yapıyorsun. Ha. Now the amount of money that I'm going to pay must be modeled by this equation. Y is equal to 5x plus 7. When it's just because you're calling the taxi, it comes to your house, they need to charge something, right? That's the initial amount. And after that, is what is x? X is the rates. It's the amount of money that you're going to pay. What is it? Actually, number of kilometers. This 5. 5 is a rate here. For each kilometer, you're going to pay $5. Bu demek ne demek? Yani sen mesafede mesela hareket ediyorsun. Yani the traveling distance, if it changes 1 unit over this 1 unit, the amount of money you're going to pay is changing 5 units, $5. Şimdi bunu dönelim de. What is actually when slope is positive? What do we mean by this? So that means that the graph is always going up. It's rising. And m is less than 0. So the slope is negative. That means falling. If you just keep moving to the right, our actually function going down. And how about m is equal to 0? That means that the rate of change is 0. You are working, but the rate is not changing. So that means that our line is horizontal line. Okay. And how about m is undefined? The slope is undefined. That means that the vertical line is slope is undefined because in the denominator it is 0. So that is 4 types of slope. That is m is positive, slope is positive or negative, when is equal to 0, or that is undefined. Okay. So write the equation in slope-intercept form, then graph the line. Okay. So what is the slope-intercept form? That is y is equal to mx plus b. In question 7, is it a slope-intercept form?
Yes.
Yes. What is the slope?
The slope?
Yes. What is the slope of this function? M.
2 over
2 over
5.
5, right?
Yeah.
And how about the y-intercept?
7. Yeah.
Is 7. Okay.
Right.
So y-intercept means that there's here when x equals 0, y-intercept means that actually I just need 2 points to draw the straight line. If x is equal to 0, that's equal to 7. That's the first point. If x equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it is here, right? And I need another point. Suppose that, for example, x equals -5. If x equals -5, what is the value of y?
Um, 35?
5, right? Because here we have y is equal to 2 over 5. X is -5, right? Plus 7. -5 over 5 is -1. -1 times 2 is -2 plus 7. It is -5, right? So it's
Yeah.
-5. Yavuz, neden iki tane nokta alıyorum? Çünkü sana desem ki ya şimdi bir tane nokta var. We are given 1 point. How many lines can you draw that passes through this point? Hmm?
Um,
We are given a
you can have
point. How many lines can you draw that passes through this point?
one
No.
through negative fives, just 1 point.
No, we are given 1 point. Okay, you have a ruler. Now I'm asking you to draw a straight line that should pass through this point. How many lines can you draw? Infinitely
Like,
many, right? You
yeah.
can put one line, you can draw this line, or you can draw this line, right? Or you can draw this line, or you can draw this line. How many lines? Infinite many lines, right?
Hmm.
But if I ask this question, Yavuz, you are given 2 points. That's the first point, and this one is the second point. Now, how many lines can you draw that passes through these 2 points?
Just one.
Only one, right? It's unique. It's unique. So that means that if I know that 2 points of the line, so I can draw a unique line. That's why just 2 points is enough to draw the graph of a straight line. So when it is 0, it is 7. When it is -5, it is 5, right? So here, -5, 5, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is here, the second point. That's it. And now if I just connect this, we will get our straight line. So our straight line will be this line. Actually, if you draw your ruler onto these points and draw it, that's it. Another yani, if you're given a linear function, that is the easiest one, right? I need to just find 2 points that belongs to this line. If you know the y-intercept, where x equals 0, and the second one is any other point. Choose a point that's easy to calculate. Plot these points in the coordinate plane, put your ruler, and draw the line. That's the graph of this straight line. I mean, this linear function. Okay, now the second one, -x plus 2. What is the slope of this function? It's already in slope-intercept form, right?
Hmm.
So what is the slope of this function?
-1.
-1. That means that the line is falling down, right? And how
Hmm.
about the y-intercept?
It's 2.
2. So y-intercept 2 means that, again, here we have x and y. If x equals 0, y is equal to 2. Tell me any other number. For example, let's say if x equals 3, what is the value of y?
X equals 3. 5?
-1, right?
How?
Because here we
Zero
have
is
minus
2.
x plus 2, right?
Oh,
It is minus 3 plus 2 is -1, right?
yeah.
And now let's plot these points 0, 2, it is here, right? And 3, -1, 1, 2, 3, -1, it is here.
Hmm.
And put your ruler and just connect them. It will be the graph of this function.
I see.
Tamam. Yavuz şu iki tane sonra bitirelim. Dersimizi bitireceğiz, tamam. Şu hemen
Tamam.
bitirelim de. Sonra bunları çok iyi pekiştirmen lazım. Question 9. First, can you write question 9 in slope-intercept form? Just tell me, what
Yeah.
should we write in to write this in slope-intercept form? What should I do in the first step here?
You should take 3y to the other side and 15 to the other side.
X, right? X to the right-hand side, right?
Oh,
So we'll have
yeah.
3y is equal to minus x minus 15, right?
Yeah.
And now we should divide both sides by 3. So y is equal to minus 1 over 3x. 15 divided by 3, it is 5.
Five.
So what is slope? Slope is -1 over 3. And how about the y-intercept? Y-intercept is -5. So that means that our line crosses the y-axis -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is 1 point here. I need another point. How can I find the second point? Second point is if x equals, let's say it is -3. Can you tell me what is the value of y?
x equals -3, the value of y. So what? Your timing 9,
Negative 1 over
45.
3 times negative 3 equals 1, right?
Yeah.
1 minus 5 is negative 4. So the second one is negative 3, negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is here. Now put your ruler, right, on these 2 points and draw a straight line. So that will be the graph of this function. It's passing through these 2 points. Okay, Yavuz.
Yeah.
Oturup Yavuz birkaç tane soru kendin yapman lazım. Yani bir 50 tane çizmene gerek yok da ama 2-3 tane fonksiyon grafını kendin çizmen lazım. Ondan sonra hemen kafana oturuyor. Çok basit bir şey yani. So writing in standard form
Um,
and slope intercept form and how to graph the linear function. That's what you have to understand for today. Okay. Ondan sonra da we'll study how to find the slope and what does it mean, its application and blah blah blah. Yalnız burada bitirelim.
tamam.
Şimdi ben dışarı çıkmam lazım
Tamam.
da. Biraz kesildi ama.
Ha, tamam.
Yarın mıydı dersiniz yoksa
Yarın hocam. Yarın ve
yarın değil
cumartesi.
mi?
Şimdi
Tamam.
2 ders var.
Zaten çok az kaldı. Biraz dişimizi sıkıp şey yapalım da ondan sonra ders başladıktan sonra bakacağız. Tamam mı? Yarın görüşmek üzere inşallah. Kendine iyi bak.